我37了还没结婚。
我32了还没结婚。
我35了还没结婚。
哎，你说真的呀，马上40了，天天晚上愁得睡不着呀。你说老的能不愁吗？真的呀，连个暖被窝的人都没有。双人床，单人睡，对着天花板空流泪。拉柴！我干啥？
过了年就真的39岁了。
After the new year, I will really be 39 years old. I have never been married, and I have not had a child, and my friends all say I really look a bit older this year. I want to say, there really is such a thing as cliff-like aging. Aging does not happen slowly, it really happens all at once. When that kind of aging, whether in your looks or your physical condition, suddenly climbs onto you, you will truly be scared. I really feel like there is not much life left, and I feel like there is no hope in life. At that time, if you are still all alone, it is truly scary. You will really want to find something to lean on. From the bottom of my heart, I want to tell you all, that pride and comfort of being single when you are young, once you truly feel aging one day, it really can crush you all at once. Having an old companion means having someone by your side in old age. This really is quite important. It is still best to choose this companion while you are young, because the second half of life is really too short, and also too hard.
哥哥呀，请你多看我一眼吧，请你对我好一点吧。
Handsome guys, please look at me one more time, please treat me a bit better, please take me home. I am really really good, my personality is good, I eat little, I also spend little money, I do not look bad either, I am not short, and my education is not low. I can help you take care of your parents, I can wash clothes, cook, and take care of the kids, and I can also give birth to 3 big chubby sons for you. I can give you the emotional value that other women cannot give you, I only want you to take me home. Marry me, and then you will live a wonderful life for the rest of your life. If you marry a good wife, she can bring prosperity to 3 generations. You cannot only look at appearances, you have to look at the inside. My heart is red, I am definitely not a black-hearted woman. If heaven gave me one chance, then I would definitely cherish you, love you, pamper you, and take care of you for a lifetime.
我42岁，没有结婚也没有小孩。
I am 42 years old and not married, and I do not have a child either. I often ask myself a question: if I keep staying single like this, when I get old and sick, and I am lying in a hospital bed with no one to take care of me, what should I do? When I was in my 20s and 30s, I never thought about this kind of question. I always felt I was still young, no rush, I would definitely meet the right person. But as time goes by, as I get older, I find that I am getting lonelier and lonelier, more and more scared, and more anxious. Someone told me, at your age, without the ties of a child, and without the mess of a marriage, how great. Actually, I am truly afraid of aging without companionship, and even more afraid of sickness and loneliness.
我可能真的嫁不出去了，我80年了，已经46岁了。
Maybe I really cannot get married. I was born in 1980, I am already 46 years old, not married, no children, and now no one introduces me to someone anymore. If nothing unexpected happens, it is possible that no one will want me in this life. My parents urge me every day to hurry up and get married, hurry up and get married. Who am I supposed to marry? What man now would like an older unmarried woman at my age? I tried lowering all my standards, no car, no house, no bride price, but still no one cares. Sometimes I really think, could it be that I can only grow old alone in this life? I am not willing to accept that.
我妈今天问我后不后悔，后不后悔年轻的时候没有早点结婚。
My mom asked me today if I regret it, if I regret not getting married earlier when I was young. Now I am older, almost 40. And now when I go on blind dates, people pick and choose. People who are choosing me, pick on my age being old, and they also say my temper is bad, that I am strong. At first, I did not regret it. I thought women should have their own career, but today I started to regret it a little. What happened? Today I went to that kind of entrepreneur training, and the lecturer on stage said one sentence. He said, whether men or women, why must it be, start a family first, then build a career? What does that mean? When a person starts a business, you must first have a sense of responsibility and love, and it is best if you also have a child. A mother becomes strong for her child, because when you have a child, you will work your life to earn money, because you know your child is waiting for you to raise them. Why must a man start a family first, then build a career? Because after he has his own wife and his own child, he even more needs to know what he is making money and starting a business for, because there is no way back. Actually, I started my business when I was 19 years old. The first one I opened was a beauty shop, then later I opened a moxibustion clinic and such, and also a bar, and also a mahjong room. I have always been the type, if I want to open a bar, I put everything into it, I go into debt, I invest everything. These past years, entrepreneurship has been like this. It feels like I never had that feeling of, I am an adult, I have to take on a lot. I always feel that because I am not married, I am just a kid. So some time ago, I said I was a woman almost 40 years old, and I got cursed terribly. People said a woman who is not married and has not had a child seems to always have a way out. So today I regret it a bit. If 5 years ago, I had registered a marriage certificate with my first love boyfriend, would my career be stable now, and would I not be drifting like this, making my life end up so miserable? I do not know if you in front of the screen regret it or not. Is there anyone like me, so old and not married, and still looking like I have achieved nothing?
我过完年就35了，还没有结婚，没有生小孩。
After the new year, I will be 35 years old, still not married, and no child. I do not know where the direction of my life's hard work is. Other people my age, they all have a husband and kids warming the pillow, but I am all alone, and when something happens, I do not even have a shoulder to rely on. I also want a safe harbor. I also want among all the lights in 10,000 homes, one light to be on for me. But I am not willing to be someone's stepmom, and I also do not want to find someone who is only 1.65 meters tall, and I also do not want to find someone with no hair, and I also do not want someone with a violent temper. But even if I want to choose, I have no choice. Among what is left, is there not even one young man whose conditions match mine a bit? Young girls really must hurry to date, get married, and have children earlier. Do not be like me, only getting anxious when you are already in your 30s. It feels like there really are no choices. I feel that kind of powerlessness. Can you understand? It really is that kind of powerlessness. From time to time, I emotionally break down. I am not willing to just find someone casually and get married. I have to be responsible for my life, and even more responsible for my future child's life. But now I do not know where my way out is. Can you point me a road?
What is the destination of an older, leftover woman, really? It is nothing more than the following 4 kinds. First, marry a younger guy. But you need some economic value, because you have to support the family, right? Second, marry a divorced man, but he definitely has a child, right? Then you can only be someone's stepmom. There is no choice. Third, infertility, go to a nursing home and grow old alone. Fourth, ditch the father and keep the child, and the child grows up in a single-parent family. These are the 4 endings. All are choices you have to make. So at the right age, do the right thing as much as possible. Otherwise, you have to bear the corresponding consequences. There is no way.
大龄剩女彻底卷起来了，都是不要车、不要房、不要彩礼、不要3金5金，还倒贴彩礼。我也不要，我也可以倒贴，别人贴你个3万5万，我可以贴你个30万50万。如果你嫌少，还可以再加。我不要求你有8块腹肌，矮点没关系，丑点没关系，胖点也没关系。重要的是，我想把自己嫁出去，太难了。